in the world I made. God, in every breath I take, joy in my day, joy in my day. Love in the words I say, peace in the world I made. God, in every breath I take, joy in my day, joy in my day. We are lifted up, we are lifted up, we are lifted up higher. We are lifted up, we are lifted up, we are lifted up higher. Love in the words we say, peace in the world we make. God, in every breath we take, joy in our day, joy in our day. Love in the words we say, peace in the world we make. God, in every breath we take, joy in our day, joy in our day. God, in every breath we take, joy in our day, joy in our day. Joy in my day. Every word I say, in the world out there, joy in my day. Love is alive in the space between us. Feel that love right now. Love is alive in the space. God speaks out in the words between us. Hear those words right now. I am whole between us. Hear those words. You are whole. I am clean. There is beauty. You are between us. There is beauty. Spirit shines in the light between us. See that light right now. Spirit shines in the light. Peace is born in the good between us. Be that peace right now. I am whole between us. Be that you are holy. There is beauty.
where, centered in God, we celebrate a world of harmony, peace, and abundance for all. And we have a lovely music team here today. Kat on piano, John on bass, Stephen on drums, Ryan, Andy, Joan, and Frank. Glenn. Sorry. So let's sing with them. Stand for our first Joy song.
Well, good morning. Come on, why don't you put your hands together? Here we go. Oh, everybody, get up on your feet. Oh, see the light in everybody you meet. Oh, everybody, get up on your feet and see the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah. Come on. Everybody say, everybody, get up on your feet and see the light in everybody you meet. Oh, everybody, get up on your feet and see the light in everybody you meet. Oh, let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah. Come on, let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, hey, hey. Everybody, get up on your feet and see the light in everybody you meet. Oh, everybody, get up on your feet and see the light in everybody you meet. Oh, let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, hey, 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 yeah, yeah.
And now we want the children to get up on their feet and come on up here. It's our time to honor the children and bless them out. Come on up.
Good morning. Come on up, Estelle. Oh, no. Come on.
So let me stand in front. Sure. Okay, I think the kids know to come on up, so are we good? All right, one thing that all of you kids need to know is that in 2 weeks on the 26th, we are doing our table and treat. It's like a trunk or treat, but we're doing a table and treat in Foss Hall. Yay. And so anyone that wants to decorate a table in any way you want to decorate it, what's that? Yeah, we do. We need 5 more volunteers to have a table. And you can wear a costume, and everyone can wear costumes. All of you guys can wear costumes too. Anyways, and decorate, and then when the kids come through, you can have like stickers or whatever kind of thing you might want to pass out to the kids. So if you want to sign up, you can do it on the website, on the app, or you can let one of us know. So
awesome. I just want to bring attention to a brand new volunteer we have joining us today, is Tink. She's going to come hang with us kids, and if anybody's looking for a way to get involved and want some youthful energy, you can all always join us, talk to Jeannie or myself after a service. Other things, really quickly, we are team building today. We are growing our spiritual family and community downstairs. So we'll be playing some fun games together and talking about what that means. And the last thing is I just want to do a shout out. They're going to talk about this later, but for the fundraiser on October 24th, everyone is welcome, and so I'll be there with my dancing shoes on as well as my husband, and just would love to see people of all ages, and you can sign up for that too. Yay! I got a big hands up in the back. Okay, you can bless us out.
Why don't you stand back up on your feet this morning? You can stand up. Let's sing together. Open the eyes. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you high. To see you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing, holy, holy, holy. You know, I was thinking about this song, kind of what it means as we sing it. I know for me growing up, I asked all these questions from the outside. Like, I'm looking for someone to open my eyes, and I'm looking for someone to give me power, and I'm looking for someone to give me love. And then I started to think about it, and it's really all an internal thing, right? It's by what we have on the inside. When we want to see us in the light, how many times do you look at yourself and you see yourself in the dark? Or how many times you look at yourself and you see yourself without power, without love? So this isn't something for you to sing just because we sing together every week, or it's not something for you to sing looking for someone to do something for you. We're looking on the inside to find those things that live on the inside of us, because we are spirit and we are light and we are power and we are high and lifted up and we are shining in the light of glory. If we choose to walk that way, if we choose to acknowledge that, because there's the other side that will overcome that if we let that happen. So as you sing this, I'm even going to invite you just to close your eyes. The words are really easy. Open the eyes of my heart. To see yourself in that light, to see yourself in that power, in that love. Right now, you might just see a glimpse. That's okay. That's where it starts. Then you're just going to see a little bit more and a little bit more, but recognize that person on the inside of you. So as we sing this together, just make it a prayer, make it an acknowledgement of yourself, because I see that in every one of you. I see that light and that love and that power. Let's sing together. Open the eyes of my heart. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. I want to see you. Oh, open the eyes. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. Yes, I want to see you high and lifted up. Oh, to see you high and lifted up. Oh, shining in the light of your glory. So pour out your power and love as we sing, holy, holy, holy. To see you high and lifted up, oh, shining in the light of your glory. Oh, pour out your power and love as we sing, holy, holy. One more time, open the eyes. Open the eyes of my heart, Lord. Oh, open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. I want to see you. I want to see you. Yes, I want to see you. I want to see you. See you. One more time. I want to see you. I want to see you. I want to see you. Yes, amen. You see yourself that way? Man.
So now is the time that we settle for meditation. And what a great intro for that. So we will hear some music first, and then we will have prayer and silent meditation led by our prayer chaplain, James Stalcup.
I know the plans I have for you, and I know just what you're going through. So when you can't see what tomorrow holds and yesterday is through, remember, I know the plans I have for you. Yes, I know the plans I have for you. And I know just what you're going through. So when you can't see what tomorrow holds and yesterday is through, remember, I know the plans I have for you. I give you hope for tomorrow and joy for your sorrow, strength for everything you go through. I'll give you hope for tomorrow, joy for your sorrow, strength for everything you go through. I'll give you hope for tomorrow, joy for your sorrow, strength for everything you go through. Remember, I know the plans I have for you. I invite you to join me in prayer. That breath is this powerful tool that we all have. The breath is a access point or a door wherein that infinite grace that Ryan talked about, sang about, that infinite grace and power is always at your fingertips. I invite you to breathe into that. Breathe into your presence, your grace, your ability to make a difference for yourself, a difference for others. As this prayer unfolds, I give great thanks that Columbine Unity is here. We have this beautiful environment where we can come in and talk and hug and pray together. So grateful for Columbine Unity. And I'm so grateful that we have this thing called prayer, wherein we can use this tool hour to hour, day to day, week to week. So beautiful. So beautiful that each one of us can access the light. Whatever that expression you have, every one of us has a different expression. What is your expression? We can access that and share it. I release this prayer into love, that love that is through us and all around us always. And I say, Amen. And so it is. Let's move into meditation. Didn't I tell you I hear what you say? Never look back as you're walking away. Carry the music, the memories, and keep them inside you. Laugh every day. Don't stop those tears from falling down. This is who I am inside. This is who I am. I'm not gonna hide. 'Cause the greatest risk we'll ever take is by far to stand in the light and be seen as we are. To stand in the light and be seen as we are. With courage and kindness, hold on to your faith. You get what you give, and it's never too late to reach for the branch and climb up, leaving sadness behind you. Fight hard for love. We can never give enough. This is who I am inside. This is who I am. I'm not gonna hide. 'Cause the greatest risk we'll ever take is by far to stand in the light and be seen as we are. To stand in the light and be seen as we are. Riding the storms that come raging toward us, we dive. Holding our breath as we break through the surface with arms open wide. With arms open wide. Oh, this is who I am inside. This is who I am. I'm not gonna hide. 'Cause the greatest risk we'll ever take is by far to stand in the light and be seen as we are. To stand in the light and be seen as we are. Oh, 'cause the greatest risk we'll ever take is by far to stand in the light and be seen as we are. To stand in the light and be seen as we are. Stand in the light and be seen as we are.
Wow. We see you, Ryan. See you. See you. Thank you, Kat, John, Stephen, Ryan. Oh, beautiful song. Yesterday, I read an article that talked about how we are secretly glad when somebody cancels on us. When we have plans. Anybody see that article? Anybody resonate with that? Because what happens when somebody cancels on us and we have plans is suddenly we find we have a night free to do whatever we want. And we're happy about that. And it's so easy to cancel, right? Because you don't even have to have a conversation. You don't have to make any excuses. You just text somebody. Hey, I'm letting you off the hook tonight. Have fun. But what are we missing when we do that? What are we giving up when we do that? We're giving up connection. We're giving up community. We're giving up a little bit of our own integrity when we don't stand by our commitments. We don't want to do that because we need connection. We need people to see us. We need people to know us, to hear us. It's part of our human experience. We want that. And it's so easy to not, to just push that aside in this post-COVID world. Just be in our own little bubble. Friday, I had 3 events that were really significant for me in being seen and being heard. I had a session with my spiritual director that I do once a month, and always when I have a session with her, I feel so heard. She helps me get a broader perspective of things. She helps me know myself, not by telling me what she's seeing, but by asking questions that help me come out with what I'm saying, with what I'm seeing, with who I am. And then I have a new prayer partner. And we've only had a couple sessions, but we met on Friday, and it was, again, so uplifting. If you don't have a prayer partner, I highly recommend having somebody that you meet with on a regular basis and you just connect and pray for each other. Because when you pray with someone, as our prayer chaplains know, you are really being present with them. You are hearing them. You are seeing them as they are. When you pray with somebody, you are seeing the Christ in them. And it's a beautiful experience. And then Friday night, what I wanted to do was sit at home and watch TV because there was a season finale of Blood of My Blood, and that's what I just wanted to sit in front of the TV and watch the season finale. And we had an unexpected guest come over for dinner who was out of town. And he stayed till 10. So I didn't get to watch the show. But it was a wonderful, wonderful experience because this person who I don't know very well, he's more of a friend of Kevin's, really saw me. Like he saw me and reflected back to me somebody that I actually liked. He heard me and he was interested in my life. And what a gift to give someone to be that person for someone else. And I share that because we're working with these 5 questions. We're in our small group program, week 2. If you're just joining us, last week we started the program, and the question was, why am I here? And I hope that some of you were able to really take that in and go deeper with that question. Why am I here in this body, in this time, on this planet, in this sanctuary? Why am I here? And this week, the question is kind of weird. It's, what wants to know me? It's really awkwardly phrased, I think, and I really struggled with it. What wants to know me? What wants to know me? And I think back to Friday and all these 3 people, these 3 encounters that I had with different people that wanted to know me. But what wants to know me, to me, is what quality, what divine aspect of me, what part of me that's within me wants to come out, that wants to express as me. Because each one of us is uniquely made. All 8 billion of us on this planet, there's no one quite like you. And that God in us, that divine in us, that spirit in us wants to know us, wants to experience life as us. What wants to know me? What wants to come forth? It's still kind of an awkward question. Dr. James says this about this question. Everything you want to know or experience is there waiting to know and experience you. It's all energy and it's everywhere available. When you ask the question, what wants to know me, you're asking the universe or God or whoever, whatever you consider to be going on in this complex world of infinite possibilities, to bring the answer forward and be known. We long to be known as who we are, to have somebody see beyond the surface stuff. This is who I am, as Ryan sung. This is who I am. We want that. We want somebody to see that in us. And so we have this opportunity to ask this question, to go a little deeper. And don't go with the first answer that you get. Dr. James says sometimes when he asks the question, the first answer is fear. Fear wants to know me. Maybe fear does want to know us, but there's more. And so you're invited to really sit with this question. There's a Sufi story that ties in really well with this idea. And there's a woman who goes to a wise teacher. And she says to the teacher, I really want to know God. And the wise teacher just smiles at her, picks up a wooden flute that's laying on the table and starts playing. And it's playing this beautiful music. It's beautiful and haunting and peaceful and chaotic and happy and sad and everything. And he puts the flute down and she says, well, that was beautiful, but I want to know God. Like, that didn't answer my question. And he said, you know, this flute was a reed down by the river, and this reed was cut and hollowed out, and holes were put into it, and it needed the breath of a musician to bring it to life. It needed someone else. It was alone until somebody played it. He said, you are that reed. We are all that reed. And we want to be known. We want to be heard. And until we are hollowed out, until we experience life and hollowed out with disappointment or pain or wounds or challenges or things that go not according to our plans, until we're hollowed out, there's no substance, there's no fullness, there's no life, because with those hollowed out things, then when we experience joy and happiness and peace, we really feel it fully, like it's the fullness of life. And so this, to not look at this reed, not look at this hollowed out person as we all feel we are sometimes with all these holes, but as something that God can work with, something that Spirit can work with. And it's interesting because we say that Spirit shapes us, but also experiences life through us, as us. And without this breath of Spirit, without that Spirit moving through that, there's no music. There's no beauty. There's another story of a potter, of a woman named Lila who was learning the art of pottery. And she was working with this lump of clay on the potter's wheel. And nothing was working out for her, and she was trying so hard. And she said to her teacher, I just want to create something beautiful. And he said, stop working against the clay and let it be. Work with the clay. What you want, instead of what you want it to be, let it be what it needs to be. Like Michelangelo would say about the stone, there's a statue within. There's something within this already. Let it be its beautiful self through you. And so something shifted in her, and she slowed down and took a breath and started working with the clay. Instead of making it into something, she allowed it to become what it needed to become. And it became a beautiful bowl that was smooth and whole and gorgeous. And she held it up to the light and she said, I didn't make this. I allowed it to be what it needed to be. And that's how Spirit works with us to allow us to be who we came here to be and not make us be a certain way. Maybe what wants to know you is more of an allowing than a making. When we allow and let life flow through us, it flows a lot smoother. What wants to know you? What wants to know me? Maybe peace wants to know me in a world that I see as chaotic. Maybe faith wants to know me when I feel like I have to control a situation. Maybe love wants to know me when I'm judging or comparing. Maybe self-love wants to know me when I'm judging myself or comparing myself to other people and not measuring up in my own mind. This week I had one day that was pretty rough. I've been taking this spiritual boot camp. I'm week 5 of 16. And it's kicking my butt. Because we're really digging in and looking at things that are going on in consciousness, things that are going on with us. And I had one day this week that was really rough. And I was in tears, and I was just feeling really bad about myself. And I was also working with this question, what wants to know me? And I just asked the question, and clear as anything, I heard love. Love wants to know you. And yes, we've been here before. We've been here many times. Self-love seems to be a theme of mine. Maybe it's for you too, for some of you. But this felt more profound. It felt love wants to know you. Love wants to know you so deeply, so much that it just oozes out of you and pours out, and you share it with everybody, and then it comes all right back to you, embraces you, and lets you know that you are loved. You are loved, and you are enough. And no matter what you're thinking, whenever you get to that place where you feel like you're not enough or you're not good enough or you're comparing yourself to other people, and that never is a good thing, to come back to this, what wants to know me in that moment is love. Wants to know us, as us, and express as us. And when we look at the news and we see fear and we see disruption and we see division and hate, maybe unity wants to know us. Maybe it's the time to bring it all together. You know, we have an incredible teaching in unity. And this week, Jim Blake, who's the CEO of Unity World Headquarters, put out a video with a lot of statistics, and I'm not going to show the video, but we'll have it in the update this week. We are a growing movement. We are a movement with teachings that are making a difference. The biggest demographic of people that are going to Unity's website is 25 to 34-year-olds. Hungry for this teaching, hungry for knowing that there's a power within us that wants to be used and used for good. Dr. James says this: the world of new thought brings you to a new understanding of just how much power you have within. It inspires you to know yourself on a much deeper level, a much more affirmative level. It allows for each and every person to find that power within themselves and then use it. Use this power that we have within to know yourself, to know what your gifts are, to know what the world needs, to know what needs to come forth out of you, to be expressed by you, to be expressed as you, because the world needs what you have. Our world needs every one of us to be our best selves. And what we have to do a lot of times is to surrender that small self that thinks, well, we know better. Just get it out of the way. Because there is a part of you that is longing to come forth, that is longing to be all you came here to be, to remember who you are. There's a quote in this chapter as well that says, "Give me your heart. Give me your questions. Give me your pain. Give me your joy. Give me your story. Give me your truth. I will hold it all. Give it all up to me, and I will hold it for you." Whatever we are going through, we can surrender it to a part of ourselves. We're not giving it away to somebody outside of us. We're giving it to that part of us that loves us so much, that trusts us so much, that knows us so well, that it can hold it all. It can be our best selves. My granddaughter, Zoe, is going to turn 1 on Thursday. And this last year, she has been the absolute joy of my life. I look forward to seeing her. I see her about once a week. It's my best self comes out with her. What wants to know me and that time that I'm with her is this Nana in me. This unconditional love that I get to give this little girl is such a privilege. I've got patience that I don't usually see myself as all that patient, but with her, I am patient. My best self comes out. We can be that for each other. You know, if you've got one person, so you've got one person you can be your best self with, that means you can be your best self. It's possible with everybody. What's stopping us? Looking at the world and saying, well, they're not doing it. It's got to start somewhere. It starts here. It starts with all of us. Because we have the capacity, we have the awareness that we have the capacity, which a lot of folks unfortunately don't, I think. So we have an opportunity to be our best selves, to ask that question, what wants to know me? You know, in the book of Jeremiah, Jeremiah is told by God to go to this potter, again with the potter, and observe. And he goes and he sees this potter working the clay on this potter's wheel, and he says, you know, we are the clay and God is the hands. in unity, we would say that we are both. Because the divine that is within us, the divine, the clay, that inside part of us that's being molded by Spirit is also being experiencing life through us. So what a unique teaching we have in this world. That we're not looking to God outside of us, some spirit out there to take care of us. We do it ourselves. We take responsibility for ourselves, accountability for ourselves. And know we have everything we need within. It's all inside. It's all in us. You've got it. And the world needs you. So ask that question. What wants to know me? And if the answer is going to change depending on where you are and what circumstance you're going through. But what that answer is telling you is what is longing to come forth. Let it. Allow it. It'll make a world of difference to all the people you're around. Listen to that voice. Listen to that voice within that knows, because it knows. So I invite you this week to work with this question. What wants to know me? And let that, whatever little nudge you get, go with it. Try it. Okay. Namaste. Let's do it.
So good, Sue. I know from my background, the hardest part is thinking there's good in me. But when you learn that part, that you're starting from the good place, that helps me a lot, right? Not starting from the bad part, but from the good part. So, and I've learned a lot of that from Sue, actually. So thank you, Sue. Thank you for continuing to teach that. Hit it! I am what I am. I am my own special creation. So come take a look. Oh, give me the hook or the ovation. It's my world, and I've gotta have a little pride in my world, and it's not a place I have to hide in. Oh, your life is a sham till you can say, I am what I am. Come on. Oh, yeah. I am what I am. I don't want praise. I don't want pretty. Some may think it's noise. I don't care. I think it's pretty. So what if I love each sparkle and each mangle? Why not try to see things from a different angle? Your life is a sham till you can shout out, I am what I am. What I am needs no excuses. I deal my own deck. Sometimes the ace, sometimes the deuces. It's one life and there's no return and no deposit. One life, so it's time to open up your closet. Your life is a sham till you can shout out, I am what I am. Oh, and I am what I am, and what I am sometimes the ace, sometimes the deuces. It's one life and there's no return and no deposits. One life, so it's time to open up your closet. Your life is a sham till you can shout out, sing it with me. I am what I am. I am what I am. Oh, I am what I am. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I am what I am. Oh, I am what I am. Yeah.
That's what we call raising the rafters. This team is amazing. Thank you so much. And this kind of uplift and energetic way of helping us to face what's happening in our lives is a huge piece of what happens here, I think. And I invite you to say together with me our purpose statement. It's a statement about why we gather here on Sunday mornings when we could be doing many other things. So let's say it together. We commit to increasing our spiritual awareness, diversifying our community, manifesting our highest potential, and positively impacting the world. And we don't all need to impact the world in this particular way. That's a blessing. But we all have our ways of impacting the world. And this is something that we really rely on one another in this community so that we can each share our talents, our treasure, our time, so that the community keeps thriving. And at this point in the service, we turn to our offering time. So if you would say together with me our offering blessing. God's love has always met and will always meet all my needs. I give freely, I receive abundantly, and I am grateful. And we are indeed grateful because all of the funds that you share with us go towards sustaining everything that you see, hear, touch, taste around here. So thank you so much. And this time, while the bags are circulating through the sanctuary, we want to turn and give a wave to our online viewers. We're glad that they can be with us. Oh, and the production team up there, we could not do it without you. Thank you, thank you. And if you're new here, your first time or the first time in a long time, please join us in Foss Hall after the service. We'd love to get to know you a little bit. And if you're not already aware, there's 2 colors of mugs in Foss Hall. The white one means, talk to me. I'd like to have some more conversation. The blue one doesn't mean don't talk to me. It just means, the white one just means you really would like for others to have conversation with you. So just note that when you go in there. And then for our kind of the logistical piece, our community news, your board of trustees is meeting today after the service. Who are our board members in the service right now? If you could stand up. So if you see any of them, Terry, Michael, David, Sue, of course, and and Glenn behind me. Thank you. So if you have any questions, feedback, suggestions, compliments are always welcome. They work really hard behind the scenes. So just check in with them before their meeting at 12:30. And a couple of them are going to come up now and talk to you about staying alive in 25. Come on up, Michael.
Thanks, Ann. On behalf of the board, we are very excited about the annual fundraiser and gala that's coming up here in less than 2 weeks on Friday, October 24th. As we've been saying, it's going to be down the road, down in Arapahoe at the Avalon Ballroom. Starts at 5 p.m. with a cash bar. It's going to be followed by a very nice catered dinner. a live auction, and then it's going to wrap up with a great 70s and 80s cover band, Girls on Top. So, yeah. A couple things we want to highlight this week. First of all, there will be a kids' pajama party as part of this on site at the Avalon. The plan is to have all the kids eat with the parents and the rest of us, and then when we start the live auction, they'll go to an adjoining room. So we're very glad to be able to provide that. Speaking of the auction, Adam Kevel, who's always very entertaining, will be leading that, and we've got some really good items this year. To hit just a couple of them quickly, we've got an Italian dinner experience with Reverend Sue and Kevin, and Annalisa will be singing a selection of Italian arias and operas. How cool is that? We've got a bead bash for a party of 6, Intuitive Art and Jewelry. Once again, we're doing a weekend up at Grand Lake. Reverend Scott and Julia Holian will be hosting it. I will say, we did this, Lisa and I did this 2 years ago. We enjoyed it so much, we did it last year, and it was even more fun. We've got a 2-day retreat up in Estes Park at the Lida Cabin. We've got, last but not least, a 1-week stay at a Hawaiian resort on the waterfront in Kona on the Big Island. So we're very excited about that. Yeah. A couple things. Linda Hurst will be in Foss Hall afterwards. If you've got any questions, if you want to volunteer, please sign up. Also, we'll help with tickets. Perry Jensen will be in the foyers to discuss the Buy It Now bags. This is the last week there to submit offers. What we need from you all, if you haven't already, please buy your tickets. We need good attendance, and we need a good head count for planning. This is an important fundraiser for Columbine. It's also going to be a lot of fun and a great way to come out and celebrate what makes Columbine so special, and that is the community. Lastly, part of what's new this year is BYO places and place settings. And to talk more about it, 2 members of our green team, Dave and Kira. So if you'll come over here.
Thanks, Michael. Good morning, everybody. So obviously, we want you to bring your own plate. One of the things that we're trying to do as part of the green team is we're building on what Pat Foss has been doing for years. So we want less of this, the trash can. So we want less landfill, so we're just trying to be more green. And we also will bring, I'll have a couple compost buckets that it won't go into the trash, it'll go into my compost bin at home. And also, Kira has some examples that you can bring, plates, bring your own plate, a bandana for napkin, and also silverware. So what we want you to do is, why don't you grab it? We can say it together. It's a team event. Thank you. Bring your own plate. All right.
Thank you. And somebody is going to be walking around and judging the place settings, and there's going to be a prize for the grooviest one. So get on that, folks. I went to the thrift store a couple weeks ago, and I got an amazing shirt. So go look around, find some fun things. Let's have fun with this. And thank you so much for telling us all the detail about it. This is really important. The Green Team Collective is really stepping up and creating some changes here that are really helpful for our environment, for our planet, and for our community. So thank you. Bow to you. Okay, and then as Jeannie mentioned, we have Table or Treat coming up in a couple weeks. And we just had iffy weather a couple years in a row and said we had to instantly move indoors, so we said, okay, let's just do it indoors now. And it's been a lot of fun. And one of the things that we've noticed is that when we're indoors, it's much more intergenerational. It's much more community-wide. So that's been really fun. So if you have some little idea about how you might decorate a table or just wear a costume that would be really intriguing to the kids or interesting, sign up for that. I can help you with that. I'll have my laptop in Foss Hall. And it's a lot of fun for the kiddos and for the big ones. And then we have our art show and craft fair coming up in mid-November, but if you're an artist or artisan, you need a little bit of time to prepare. And this right now is open mostly to Columbine members. We want you to really be able to showcase the work that you do. I call it work, but I'm sure there's a better word for it than that. But the art that you create, and whether it's a craft type or, you know, on a flat surface or whatever it might be, we would love to see your creativity. And you are welcome at this to either just display or to also sell items. So lots of detail in the Thursday email update, and I can also answer some questions for you if you have questions. And again, November 15th and 16th. And who's our ambassador for today? Oh, it's Teresa. Thank you for being here, Teresa. So she'll be out in the foyer in Foss Hall if you have questions. And this is not just for new people. If you have questions about anything about Columbine itself, Teresa will either know the answer or know how to find it for you. And then who are our prayer chaplains for today? Sandy. Sandy is here. Thank you, Sandy. And Beth, thank you. Oh, and Gretchen, we've got a plethora. And see, this is the thing. We have a very vibrant prayer chaplain team, and they are always willing to help. And bring them your complaints or your joy and share with them, and they'll be able to give you some spiritual grounding in that. So we're very grateful for that. And now let's stand for our final song and our prayer for protection.
We taught you this song last week. We thought we'd give you another chance to sing it with us this week. Here we go. I know goodness and mercy are my responsibility, and kindness, compassion are all up to me. So give it, receive it, release into the love you see, and don't you be afraid to give love. Give love, give love, give it away, give love, give it away. When I open up my eyes, and when I open up my eyes and see, and now I want to share the love with generosity. Oh, everyone give love, give love, give love, give it away, give love, give it away. Yeah, good morning. See ya. Tomorrow, joy for your sorrow, strength for everything you go through. I'll give you hope for tomorrow, joy for your sorrow, strength for everything you go through. Yes, I'll give you hope for tomorrow, joy for your sorrow, strength for everything you go through. I'll give you hope for tomorrow, joy for your sorrow, strength for everything you go through. Remember, I know the plans I have for you.